All right, quick show of hands, or, just nod if you're driving. Have you ever felt like the odd one out? Maybe you blurted out, "I don't know," in a meeting when everyone else sounded so confident. Or your mind drifted off into space during a super important presentation. Perhaps you just can't do small talk, or your sense of humor is, well, a little goofy? Society often tags these behaviors as awkward, immature, or even, dare I say, dumb. But what if I told you that these very quirks, these seemingly weird habits, are actually flashing neon signs of a highly intelligent, incredibly creative, and deeply perceptive mind? Get ready to flip the script on how you see yourself, because in the next few minutes, we're diving deep into the fascinating science behind 8 dumb behaviors that actually reveal high intelligence. You're about to understand why your brain is doing something pretty extraordinary. So lean in, hit that like button if you're ready for a mind-bending truth, and let's unlock your brain's secret code. Number 1, the confident admission. I don't know. Picture this. You're in a room, everyone's tossing around figures and theories, sounding utterly convinced. Then it's your turn, and the most honest thing you can say is, "You know what? I don't know." Instead of feeling like you failed, consider this. The smartest people aren't afraid to admit the limits of their knowledge. This isn't a weakness. It's what scientists call intellectual humility. It's the exact opposite of the Dunning-Kruger effect, where people with lower abilities often overestimate their competence. High intelligence, on the other hand, comes with an acute awareness of just how much there is to know and how little any one person can know. Think about leaders like Satya Nadella at Microsoft. He's famous for fostering a culture of curiosity and learning, often admitting when he doesn't have all the answers and actively seeking input. This vulnerability isn't just endearing, it breeds trust, collaboration, and genuinely better solutions. When you say, "I don't know," you're not closing a door, you're opening one for deeper inquiry, for learning, and for finding truly informed answers. Instead of bluffing, you're inviting real discovery. So next time you're faced with an unknown, try this. "That's a great question, and I don't have the precise data right now, but I'll find out and get back to you by time or date." It's not just honest, it's intelligent. Number 2, the courage to challenge the herd, rejecting group consensus. You're out with friends, deciding on a restaurant. Everyone's nodding along to the most popular suggestion, but something in your gut just feels off. Maybe you've got a better idea, one that caters to dietary needs, or offers a unique experience, or simply saves everyone money. But speaking up feels like rocking the boat. Yet, if you often find yourself pushing back against the prevailing opinion, even when it's uncomfortable, you're likely tapping into a deep well of independent thought. Remember Solomon Asch's famous conformity experiments? People would deny the clear evidence of their own eyes just to agree with the group. But progress, innovation, and genuine breakthroughs rarely come from simply following the crowd. They come from those who dare to question, to challenge, and to see things differently. From civil rights movements to environmental activism, history is filled with examples of small groups, or even individuals, who pushed back against overwhelming consensus, eventually shifting the entire cultural landscape. This isn't about being contrary for the sake of it. It's about a critical mind that evaluates situations on their own merit, rather than just going along to get along. If you're someone who strategically offers an alternative perspective, I understand where everyone's coming from, but have we considered option Y? Because you're not being difficult, you're being a catalyst for better decisions. You're exhibiting intellectual bravery that's surprisingly rare. Number 3, the mind's wild ride, constantly changing conversation topics. One minute you're talking about your weekend plans, and the next you're passionately discussing the migratory patterns of monarch butterflies or the existential crisis of artificial intelligence. Your friends might playfully tease you about having conversational squirrel moments, But this seemingly erratic jumpiness is a hallmark of associative thinking. Your brain isn't just randomly bouncing, it's making lightning-fast connections between seemingly unrelated ideas. Think of it like a jazz musician improvising, not just playing notes, but seeing how different scales and rhythms can merge to create something new and unexpected. This is the very engine of creativity and breakthrough innovation. Velcro was invented because someone observed burrs sticking to dog fur. Penicillin came from a mold contaminating a petri dish. These discoveries weren't linear, they were associative leaps. Your brain is essentially a superconnector, constantly mapping new pathways, creating novel solutions, and generating fresh perspectives by refusing to stay in one lane. So, the next time your mind takes a spontaneous detour mid-sentence, don't feel embarrassed. Embrace it. Your brain is probably just warming up for its next big idea. Challenge yourself. How many random connections can you make between two completely different objects right now? It's a fun way to train that brilliant associative mind. Number 4. The power of pause. Daydreaming at the worst times. You're in a crucial meeting, or maybe even on a first date, and suddenly your mind takes flight. You're not paying attention to the budget report or the charming anecdote. You're mentally redecorating your apartment, composing a symphony, or reliving a conversation from last week. Society often labels this as distraction, laziness, or even rudeness. But science reveals a much deeper, more beneficial process at play. This is your default mode network, DMN, kicking into high gear. The DMN is a highly active brain network responsible for self-reflection, moral reasoning, social cognition, and future planning. When you're not actively engaged in a specific task, your DMN is busy consolidating memories, processing emotions, forming your self-identity, and yes, generating creative insights. Researchers have found a strong link between an active DMN and increased creativity and long-term planning abilities. Your brain isn't checked out, it's actually working behind the scenes, sifting through information and making connections that conscious thought might miss. We live in a world that constantly demands our immediate attention, often shaming us for moments of mental drift. But what if we started practicing deliberate daydreaming? Taking a walk without your phone, spending quiet time in the shower, or simply letting your mind wander during mundane tasks can be incredibly powerful. Give your DMN the space it needs to work its magic. It's not wasted time, it's essential brain work. Number 5. The genius of simplicity. Using simple language. Ever been in a conversation where someone uses complex jargon and fancy words, seemingly to sound intelligent? And then you come along and explain the exact same concept in 2 clear, concise sentences? If you find yourself cutting through the noise with straightforward language, that's not a sign of lacking vocabulary. It's a testament to profound understanding. As Albert Einstein famously said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. True mastery isn't about complicating things, it's about simplifying them without losing their essence. It requires a deep, almost intuitive grasp of a subject to distill it down to its core elements. Think about the most effective teachers, presenters, or communicators. They're not necessarily the ones using the biggest words, but the ones who can make complex ideas accessible to everyone. Your ability to articulate clearly and simply means you've done the heavy lifting of comprehension. You've processed multiple layers of information, identified the crucial components, and then translated them into a language that resonates with a wider audience. This isn't just smart, it's empathetic and incredibly impactful. It's the sign of a mind that not only understands, but can also effectively transmit that understanding. Number 6. The authentic connector. Socially awkward in small talk. Does the mere thought of small talk fill you with dread? Do you find yourself overthinking every social interaction, analyzing nuances, and occasionally stumbling over your words? If superficial chit-chat feels like performing surgery with oven mitts, and you often prefer deep, meaningful conversations to polite pleasantries, you might identify as socially awkward. And guess what? That can be a sign of high intelligence. This isn't a lack of social skills, it's often a different wiring. Highly intelligent individuals can be prone to overthinking social cues and interactions, processing multiple layers of information simultaneously. While others might glide through surface-level conversations, your brain might be seeking deeper connections, authentic exchanges, and genuine intellectual stimulation. You prioritize sincerity and depth over social performance. And in a world that often rewards conformity, your authentic self, even if a bit clumsy, is a superpower. You might struggle with the initial icebreakers, but once you find your tribe, those who resonate with your frequency, you're capable of forming incredibly profound and lasting relationships. Embrace your unique operating system. It means you're not lacking. You're just operating on a different, often more profound frequency. Don't be afraid to share a self-deprecating joke about your awkwardness. It can often be the most charming and relatable thing you do. If any of these points are resonating with you, if you're feeling a little more understood, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We've got so much more to uncover about the incredible power of your mind. Number 7. The Agile Thinker. Constantly changing your mind. Last month, you were absolutely convinced about a certain political stance or a specific investment strategy. This month, armed with new information, you've completely shifted your perspective. While some might label you as inconsistent or flip-floppy, your ability to change your mind is a hallmark of intellectual agility and strength. This is often tied to what's known as Bayesian thinking, the process of continually updating your beliefs based on new evidence and information. Instead of treating your beliefs as precious possessions to be defended at all costs, you see them as tools that can be refined, improved, or even replaced when better ones come along. It takes intellectual courage to admit you were wrong, to dismantle a firmly held conviction in the face of new data. In a rapidly evolving world, the ability to adapt your thinking isn't just a sign of intelligence, it's a competitive advantage. Those who cling rigidly to old ideas, even when contradicted by facts, are often left behind. Your willingness to evolve your viewpoints demonstrates an open mind, a commitment to truth, and a powerful capacity for growth. It shows you value learning and accuracy more than being right. Number 8. The Joyful Innovator. Silly or childlike humor. Do you often find yourself making goofy faces, cracking dad jokes, even if you're not a dad, or finding humor in things others deem childish or absurd? If your humor leans towards the whimsical, the punny, or the downright silly, society might dismiss it as immature. But guess what? A playful, childlike sense of humor is strongly linked to high intelligence and creativity. Humor, especially the silly kind, is incredibly complex for the brain. It requires sophisticated cognitive processing, recognizing patterns, making unexpected connections, resolving incongruities, and often an advanced understanding of language. It's not just about telling a joke, it's about seeing the world through a lens of playful possibilities, maintaining mental flexibility, and being able to find joy and amusement in the unexpected. And that childlike aspect? That's pure curiosity and wonder, characteristics of lifelong learners and groundbreaking innovators. Truly intelligent people understand the importance of play, not just for children, but for adults too. It reduces stress, boosts creativity, and keeps our minds agile. So don't let anyone tell you your sense of humor is dumb. Your ability to find joy and create laughter, even in the most unconventional ways, is a testament to a highly sophisticated and brilliantly flexible mind. Who said being grown up meant losing your inner child? So there you have it. Those behaviors that society might label as awkward, weird, or even dumb are in fact powerful indicators of a highly active, deeply perceptive, and uniquely intelligent mind. Your brain isn't making mistakes. It's just operating on a different, often more advanced frequency. Don't try to fix these parts of yourself. Instead, embrace them, understand them, nurture them. Because in a world that constantly pushes us towards conformity, daring to be authentically yourself, a uniquely intelligent individual in your own right, might just be the smartest thing you'll ever do. Which of these dumb behaviors did you recognize in yourself? Do you have another weird habit you think is a sign of intelligence? Share your stories and insights in the comments below. We love hearing from you. If this video gave you a new perspective, don't forget to like it and subscribe for more deep dives into psychology, intelligence, and unlocking your full potential. Until next time, keep being your brilliant, wonderfully weird self.